rock stars? Welcome back to Live at the Roxy. Today on this beautiful Friday, kind of feels like a Saturday today. Also, you guys would be proud to know I am drinking another smoothie. I'm all about the smoothie life. We're up at an earlier time today because I told you guys I'm taking a mini vacation, but not a vacation from you. I'll be up every single day. But today I'm going to be leaving to go away for a couple of days, which is really nice because I never motherfucking do that. Also, Brett Hankinson, Miles Cosgrove, Jonathan Mattingly, arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Star for killing Breonna Taylor. Star all three of them. Sometimes you got to get those asterisks in. Who knew that we had to clarify, but apparently we did. A lot going on in the world today, and we're doing a shortened show because before I leave for my vacay, I am doing a Schmodown taping, so I've got to get in and out of here real quick today. Make sure you get in your Streamlabs early on, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, or right here in the super chat if you have anything you would like to talk about. PLD, glad to see you in the chat right now, my amazing mod. Do your work. You know what to do. That's what's up. Also, like I said, things going on this planet. Mindy Kaling had a secret baby. What does that mean? She had a baby during COVID. She didn't tell anybody she was pregnant, and already the baby has been born. We will talk about that. Kanye West, still on his presidential run. Not only is he on the ballot in California as the vice president for Rocky, but he also tweeted a picture of somebody writing in his name. And he seemed pretty happy about that. But there is a twist to that story that I was very upset to see that I will be talking about. And that's what you call a tease, peeps. Soul is going to be skipping theaters. I know a lot of people are bummed about this, including myself. Especially a lot of my Black friends said that it was going to be such a huge moment to be able to see Soul in theaters with their children or with their nieces and nephews. And that sucks. That sucks that it's not going to be in theaters. It's just another casualty of COVID. But I will say I think it will do extremely well on Disney Plus, and we'll break that down in a little bit. And on top of that, Green Lantern, as we know, we've talked about it going to HBO Max as a series, and it has a fresh new showrunner. He's not new, but he's new to the project. Seth Grahame-Smith, we know from the Lego movie. He is going to be the showrunner, and we can talk about that because we love DC here on Live at the Roxy. Also, shout out to Jake Yakavetta for being in the chat, my other amazing mod, doing work. Because PLD wasn't listening to me. What the fuck, PLD? What is happening here? Oh boy. Spidey Sensei in the super chat says, that's some sexy AF eyeshadow you're rocking today, ma'am. Thank you. I'll take it. I said out loud, I'm putting on a white shimmer today. It's like a whitey, shimmery, sparkly thing. Whitey. Bulger? No, don't think so. Yeah, you got to mix it up sometimes, especially during the time of COVID. But usually, I don't put makeup on for the show because I do it every single day from my kitchen. But today I am streaming another show for Schmodown, so I figured I'd add a little white shimmer to my eyes. Ain't no shame in that game, yo. Unless there is. And then, just goes that way sometimes. All right, let's talk about Mindy Kaling, guys. Mindy Kaling made this massive announcement all of a sudden out of fucking left field. It wasn't an announcement that she was pregnant. It was an announcement that she had a child in September during quarantine. I feel like I have kept very up to date with Mindy Kaling and what she has been doing during quarantine. I watch her post on Instagram all the time. I see her on social media. I guess, what would it be? I think she tweets. I believe I've read a lot of her tweets and grams and all of the things. And I feel like if you ask me, what's Mindy Kaling doing during quarantine? I would say sitting on the swing. She posts about ice cream. She does a lot of outfit of the day shots. She's probably chilling with her daughter, like those kinds of things. Never would I say, oh, what she's doing during quarantine is being pregnant. But she officially is. She had a son on September 3rd, which maybe best kept secret in Hollywood. That's over a month ago that not only has she been pregnant, 9 months of pregnancy and then a month of having the actual child, and still we didn't know till today. It's a boy. His name is Spencer, and it is her second kid. She announced this on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And Stephen Colbert on air seemed just as surprised as we were. Obviously, he was briefed about it beforehand because when he asked the question, he's like, I hear you have something to tell us. But you could just tell he was like, how did we not even know that you were pregnant? Sometimes I think that, especially you guys know after what just happened with Chrissy Teigen, it's horribly awful to be a celebrity when everybody knows every single thing about your life in general. But when you are pregnant and something could possibly happen, having to deal with those emotions and then having the entire world know about what you're going through is horrific. And my heart goes out to Chrissy Teigen and John Legend as well. It's just I felt awful for them. So I do understand wanting to keep the pregnancy private. I'm just shocked that she was able to do it, as she is one of the biggest celebrities on the planet right now. She's huge, and she was able to do this probably only because of quarantine. There's no way if she was going to red carpets or filming or on set that she would be able to get away with 9 months of this. COVID has not been 9 months long. We started in March, so she was definitely pregnant prior to COVID, but in the first few months it's pretty easy to hide. So just interesting on her. I wonder if more celebrities are going to start doing this. Would be kind of wild if not only do we not get the announcement that somebody is pregnant, but we just know a month after, once they've already had the babe. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel? Do you wish that you knew that Mindy Kaling was pregnant earlier? Do you respect the decision for her not to tell us? And finally, a month after, when she knows the baby is well and healthy, to let us know she had a kid. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, or right here in the super chat as well. Again, thank you guys for joining me at this earlier time. I know I went up and I gave you guys no warning. That's rude as fuck. But I did yesterday give you a warning that I wouldn't give you a warning. So it's a warning of a warning. Feel like that's close enough. Can you dig it? Let's move on to talk about Kanye West. Kanye West posted a picture on Twitter. He does use Twitter for Instagram purposes very often, I will say. Many times he is letting us know what is going on with a video or image here. And he said, friends writing me in. And then there's a picture of a dove, and then there's a picture of a ballot. And although he is on the ballot, underneath Rocky de la Fuente Guerra, which is the guy that we were talking about with Natalia, he's from the American Independent Party. I had never heard of him. Apparently he's run for president a couple of times. And Kanye Omari West is running for his vice president, is on the ballot. But then this person, instead, for write-in, fills in write-in and writes Kanye West. First of all, I guess if you're going to do it, you should write in Kanye Omari West. And second of all, what? But this wasn't the part of the story that I actually wanted to talk about, because we all know that I don't endorse Kanye for president. We all know that Kanye has some serious mental issues, and that he is bipolar, and that he has been really struggling. And we've watched him go through many manic episodes as a people. But this is one time that I will stand up for Kanye West. And yeah, you don't hear me say that very often. But I was looking at what the people were commenting on this picture. And a lot of people were commenting things like, you shouldn't be president. That's fair game. Or why are you running? Completely fair game. Or writing you in is ridiculous when you're on the ballot as a VP. Again, all fair game. No issue with anybody voicing their political opinion. But one person commented something that I felt like took it too far. At Roger_N said, your mom would be disappointed in you. And we all know that Kanye West lost his mom several years ago and was distraught. And people say that that was the turning point in his life, that was kind of like, after that, he was past the point of no return. I saw Kanye in concert 3 days after he lost his mom, and having him sing Hey Mama on stage was like tear-inducing, really, really upsetting. And I just think that people who say shit like this, it's fucked up. Because no matter who he is, no matter who we're talking about, Roger, A, you don't know his mom. B, as somebody who people have used this insult against me before, my old college roommate, who I never talk about this story publicly. I'll tell you guys the whole story a different time, but we no longer speak. She's one of the only people that's ever been in my life that I don't speak to anymore because of a billion reasons that happened. But one of the things that she kept saying to me was how disappointed my mom was in me. And my mom had just like died a year before. And to go to that place is so unnecessary and shows such a lack of empathy. It's kind of like the same disrespect that we saw from Trump about Biden when he was talking about Beau Biden. And Trump was like, I don't know who that is, and whatever, and switching the topic to his other son. You just don't talk about people like that. So I think that there's no reason to do that. And if you want to shoot at him, if you want to take shots at him for running for president, it's your prerogative because he's running for a public position. But if you want to bring his mom into it, then that's a different kind of shitty. So just wanted to point that out and say, you can talk about his political thoughts all you want, but it's super unnecessary to bring in a dead parent. Just my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think. It seems like in the chat, you guys agree that that's quite evil, says Christian. That's messed up, says Manny. No reason to bring up his mom, says Zeno. Pink Sweet says no one knew his mom. What a shitty thing to say. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, yeah, Rob Fishback. Thank you for reminding me in here that Tory Lanez got charged finally. I completely forgot. I saw that yesterday. Yeah. Well, hey, he's going to need that album money now that he's been charged. Meg Thee Stallion for the win. Team Meg forever. Can't even believe I have to say that. Can't believe there is a team, Tory. If you're going to shoot your significant other in the foot multiple times, I'm never going to be on your team, and I'm always going to be happy you were arrested. And I'm glad that Meg came out and finally said something, because it's disgusting what happened there. We can talk about that more in a little bit, or possibly even tomorrow. Chris Burke in the chat says, hey, Roxy, it's your favorite girl, Avery, going to start a YouTube channel, so you better come subscribe. Love you always. Miss you lots. Guys, it's our favorite father-daughter duo in the house, Chris Burke and Avery. I love hearing this, Avery. Guys, Avery is our fave 12-year-old. She is rocking it. She's been auditioning and booking and is just like the fucking shit. Sorry, I know that I'm not supposed to say 12 and then say the fucking shit in the same sentence, but you guys know I'm from Boston. I can't help it. 100% we will go subscribe to you. Let's all show up for our girl, Avery. Avery, let us know when that happens. Please leave a comment. Let us know the channel name. Yes, that's amazing. I love hearing it. Starting young. But watch your channel blow up bigger than this channel like that, dude. And I would love every single second of that. I am so here for it and so excited for you, Avery. I wish you nothing but the best in the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer with our first Streamlabs of the day. D-Train. The Boys Season 2 finale was awesome. Okay, no spoilers because I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it because that show is so fucking good. Take notes, Walking Dead. I still haven't watched the Walking Dead finale either, but I have to watch that. I saw that it aired like such a random way. Thank you to the cast and crew for delivering a great season. Aya Cash and Anthony Starr should get award consideration. Can't wait for season 3. I'm with you, but I don't think they will. I don't know why. I feel like Anthony Starr is overlooked because it's a superhero property and people don't believe that that job is as challenging that he has there. To me, I think that he is so despicable. Homelander is, not the actor, that it like has to be looked at. It has to be. It's so good. He's so good. How can we not look at it or talk about it? Zeno saying the Walking Dead finale was pretty good. Really? I have not heard good things, my friends. I have not heard good things. But if you guys think it's good, I'll check it out. I'm going to check it out regardless. TBH. Greg LeBeau in the house. What's up in the super chat? Says, are you going to watch Charm City Kings on HBO Max? Well, it's a great question. This is the first I'm ever hearing of it, so I'm going to have to know more. It's so crazy that I am the TV person, yet in the time of quarantine, when I'm not interacting with my TV people like a Josh McCouga all the time, things go right over my head. Like, what is this show? It's an HBO Max show, and I don't even know what it is? Bizarro. Give me some deets. If we're talking about HBO Max, though, it is a good time to bring up the fact that we finally have our showrunner, Seth Grahame-Smith, for the Green Lantern series. This is cool. This is going to be fun. I think that it kind of shows us that it's probably going to have a lighter tone, but it is HBO, so they definitely have or HBO Max, they have the ability to do a lot of different things. We know he's familiar with DC as he is the writer of the Lego Batman movie. So that's a good thing. I love that movie. He was a producer on It. Dark Shadows was a writer. He's got a lot of great credits, and those credits make me feel very confident about this decision. Child's Play was a producer on as well. Yeah, he EP'd it. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I think he wrote and EP'd. So yeah, a lot of people think that he's a great pick for this, including myself, and I'm excited to see this series. I am really, really looking forward to casting on this one. Like, I need to know more. Interestingly enough, when I'm in Seth Grahame-Smith's IMDb right now, he's a producer on Beetlejuice 2. There's going to be a Beetlejuice 2. Did I know that? Did you guys know that? This is a follow-up to the comedy Beetlejuice 1988 about a ghost who's recruited to help haunt a house, saying that it's going to be directed by Tim Burton and Seth Grahame-Smith is writing it and David Katzenberg. What's happening? Did you guys send bunnies if you knew there was going to be a Beetlejuice 2? Did I ever talk about this on the show? It's been we've been doing this show for 207 days in a row since quarantine. So maybe I discussed this, but I do not remember a Beetlejuice 2 being in development, but also Beetlejuice, bitches. Yes to that one. Legotland says it was announced years ago. Murderana says, yes, it's old news. They've been talking about Beetlejuice 2 for 5+ years, says Rob Fishback. Where have I been? Jake sent bunnies. Yeah, you guys all knew. Why didn't you tell me? Why did you not tell me that Beetlejuice 2 was coming? Now I'm blaming this shit on you guys. Seems like a you problem. Thank you very much. We are going to be getting out of here in about 5 minutes. So any Streamlabs that want to come in, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer or right here in the super chat. I cannot believe the amount of bunnies that are coming through. Every single one of you knew that there was going to be a Beetlejuice sequel. I probably talked about it on Collider Live. It was years ago and just completely forgot. Soul is skipping theaters. Soul, guys, being the second Pixar movie that was supposed to come out this year. The first one, Onward, went both theaters and then very quickly digital. And it did decently well, but I think Soul will probably do better. Word on the street is that Soul got a lot more financing than Onward, that Pixar saw both of them and felt like they had to put the push behind Soul, that Soul was going to be a big one for them. So I'm pretty bummed that we don't get to see this on the big screen, but I'm also excited that we get to see it at all. It's a year where most movies are getting taken from us and we need more content. And this being available on Disney Plus means that so many more people are able to see it because nobody wants to go. You know, if you want to go with your grandparents to this movie, you can't go during the time of COVID. It's just not motherfucking safe. And I don't feel like Soul really is a drive-through movie. A drive-in movie? Yeah, the drive-ins. Drive through, drive in, drive up. What do you do with those movies? So it's skipping the theaters. It's going to debut exclusively on Disney Plus in time for Christmas. Perfect timing. Oh my God, this is going to make so much motherfucking money. The animated family film will launch on the streaming service on December 25th. Oh my God, who isn't watching this movie on Christmas, guys? Who? In international markets where Disney Plus isn't available, Soul will be released theatrically on a yet-to-be-determined date. Well, at least that they're thinking about the international market, but I wish that it was I didn't know that Disney Plus wasn't available for international use in general. Kind of interesting. Soul was initially slated to release in June, but then we know it was postponed until November 20th, which is my mom's birthday, by the way. And very strange that it feels like in June, when it was pushed till November 20th, we were probably all like, of course it will be able to be seen November 20th. That's a huge push. So many months now as we're close to November. It's like, not so much. Not so much. Variety previously reported that Disney was exploring various release options for Soul and was unlikely to move forward with its late November slot. Yeah, a lot of people have been predicting this for quite some time. After Mulan did not do particularly well for Disney Plus, though, people thought maybe Soul would not be doing the same thing. Also, Mulan was an extra $30. I don't know exactly how Soul's going to do this right now. Oh, no, they announced it's going to be at no extra cost. Wow. I think that's going to get Disney a lot of new subscribers. That could be a really smart move. And they're switching it up because Mulan didn't work well for them. So, yeah. Onward was so endearing, says Legault I still have not seen it. And also Legault says drive in. Yeah, I guess. Drive in, drive up, drive through. I guess you're doing all the things. You're doing all the things. We do have to get out of here again because I am doing this Schmodown tape, but a couple of things in the Streamlabs before we go. Get in your last minute Streamlabs, guys. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Morse code Z says, I recently started Lucifer. I'm probably going to keep watching, but I find myself lagging in pretty much everything that isn't my YouTube shows and about 1/3 the anime I want to watch. Also, Beetlejuice 2 feels like The Crow to me. Always talk, no progress. Ooh, interesting comparison. Yeah, I kind of get that because right now with the YouTube shows, it does feel like we're a community. It feels like we're talking to each other. It's that social interaction that we're lacking. But actually watching your shows is kind of hard sometimes because it's like, there's nobody to talk to about this. There's no such thing as a water cooler show anymore. I'm just stuck inside my fucking house. But I will say Lucifer is one of my favorite shows. It's definitely one of my favorite DC shows. And I did watch the most recent season recently, and it is bomb.com. It gets even better once it goes to Netflix, I think. So stick with it. I think Lucifer is definitely worth your time. Mark Jason Aki. Wow. Mark Jason Ali, misspelling your own name or new person? Says, enjoy your break, Roxy. You deserve it. Stay safe. Yeah, I appreciate you guys giving me permission, saying that it was okay for me to take some time off, but I'm not going to motherfucking do it. Just not going to do it. So there is that. All right, getting out of here. Much love to you guys. Really appreciate you joining me live at this earlier time. More than 100 of you guys live in here and more than 1,000 of you guys that will watch this after the fact. That makes you the best rock stars of all time. Keep on liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment afterwards. It really helps with the algorithm. If you are watching this after the fact and you want to show support, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. I will read your support on the most upcoming show, which will be tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's show, I'll be streaming from a strange location, so it will probably be a shorter show, and I don't know what time, but I will tweet it out and also put it on my Patreon to let you guys know. Have the best Friday night, a bitchin' one. Go to the club. Just kidding. Just stay safe. Make your beds. Show somebody love. Do what you can to get that 1% happier, and I'll see you guys tomorrow live with Roxy.